Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to do a farmhouse thrift store flip. So I found this little pig at a thrift store. I think I paid $1 for it, and somebody like half painted one side. I grabbed some of this fabric from Dollar Tree. It's farmhouse fabric. I made this little bow out of some burlap and some ribbon, and I grabbed a button that I had in my stash. So the first thing I did was I cleaned the pig up. I wiped him all down, and now I'm going to give him a couple of coats of white paint. And I did the front and the back. I covered up where that other person had painted the black on the pig. I just did a couple of coats to make sure that it was fully covered and to hide any, greases or anything like that that happened to get on it while it was hanging out in a thrift store. Kind of give him a fresh start, and there he is, all clean. Next, I'm going to lay that fabric out, and I'm going to lay this pig on top of the fabric, and then I'm going to trace it out. And I used a marker to do this so that I could see the lines because the fabric was dark, so I decided to use something that was a little bit darker so that I could see where I made my lines. So now I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut this fabric out. And this was kind of tedious and kind of a pain, but the end result was totally worth it. So now that I have it all cut out, I'm going to lay it on top just to make sure that it fit and I didn't mess up cutting anywhere. Then I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to do a really thick layer on the underneath. Then I'm going to lay my fabric down on that and smooth it out with my hands. And I know a lot of people say you should iron your fabric first, but when I'm doing like a Mod Podge project, usually I don't iron the fabric because the wrinkles do go away when you start to smooth it out. So like I said, I'm just going to lay it on here. And as you can see, I'm just kind of making sure that the fabric is where it's supposed to be so that it's covering all my edges because the fabric kind of got bunched up in a couple of spots. Then I'm just smoothing it out with my hands. And once I have it all smoothed out and making sure that it's, exactly where it's supposed to be, I'm going to run another thick coat of Mod Podge on the top of the fabric, right on top. And I'm going to make sure I get that fabric really saturated so that when it dries kind of hard and thick. And as you can see, it turns the whole piggy white. And then once it's dry, it looks like this. And it's all clear and it dries clear. And now it's kind of protected also. Now I'm going to take that little bow and I'm going to glue that right by his neck. And then I'm going to add that little button right on top of the bow in the center. And now I have this cute little farmhouse piggy that I made from a thrift store find and some stuff from Dollar Tree. So this was like a super inexpensive project. I think it was all in all like $2.50. And he's adorable. What a cute little dapper farmhouse pig this guy turned out to be. I can't wait to put him on my hutch in my kitchen. I think he will look adorable. I hope this inspires you to look at things at a thrift store differently. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.